the Celtics are saying the reason why they're not performing as well as they are is because they're still, missing Kyrie Irving. And Carl believes that that is true. But I think get over it. You lost him. Now it's time to move on. Am I wrong?
Wait, they're saying they're missing Kyrie Irving?
Yes. Was he not on the Celtics? See, I know nothing but everything.
But why would they be Kyrie wasn't making them good. He was making them bad.
Well, according to Carl Coulans, that is the reason why they're not doing as well as they should be. So please educate me, because I listen to what my husband says, but from what I see, the Celtics have not been good since Paul Pierce. But I may not know much. Tell me, the last time that I know the Celtics were popping was Paul Pierce. And the victory.
Tell him, Deb. Tell him, Deb, you know he emotional and he not thinking
I
straight.
know, but when I try to have the conversation, and I know nothing about everything, but what I do recall, the Celtics really haven't been. I mean, when was the last time they even made it to the playoffs?
No, they made it to the playoffs. They make it to the playoffs every year.
I'm sorry. Championship. When was the last time they got there?
2009.
Oh.
Yeah, 2009. So we talk about over 10 years. But Deb, here's the real problem, and Carl really knows this. The real problem with the Celtics is they should have fired Danny Ainge, their GM. They should have fired him like 2 or 3 years ago. They haven't. And the problem is Danny Ainge has been doing picking the obvious people in the draft, like picking Jason Tatum second. Anybody would have picked him there. So he's been doing obvious things that have been, for the last couple of years, covering up the fact that he's a bad GM. He doesn't know how to build.
He just pick, what's his name, Tristan Tom?
That was a horrible signing.
Horrible. I don't even know anything, and I could have told you that's bad. You should have just let him play on the Kardashians team and just let it go. Even I know that. He is tall for no reason. When he plays, he does nothing.
Listen, Tristan Thompson is still in this league because of LeBron James's ability.
Amen. There's a clause somewhere that says, let my homie go and let him do whatever he wants.
Yes. Keep him in the NBA as long as I say so.
LeBron's like, I ain't gonna play with him though.
Yeah,
but
right.
I tried.
That's right. LeBron like, I ain't playing with him, but
y'all gotta make sure you keep him.
Yeah, that's right.
Even though he's like, I told Carl, I'm like, he has 2 left feet. The other day I watched him and I'm like, how is he on the floor? And he's taller than almost everyone on the team. Everyone he's blocking. I just don't understand.
Some people are just getting, like I said, some people, size now is a premium in the NBA. Not a lot. Everybody's doing small ball, so not a lot of people have that much size. So because he's tall, I guess you want to keep him, and he historically is a decent rebounder. So I guess you want to keep him, but he's really not that good. So but it really is the problem with the Celtics, because they got blown out last night by the Hawks. The problem with the Celtics starts from the top. Their general manager should have been fired, and he's not fired yet, and no one knows why. But you had different general managers he's living off of one championship 13 years ago, 13 years ago, and they should have got rid of him. And so I don't know if the owner owes him money or something. I don't know what it is, but they got to get rid of him because and all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just sneak this in here, Deb, because I got to, because I was thinking about it last night. Had he been a black GM, failing like this, because there's a perfect example. Joe Dumars, he was the GM for the Pistons, and he won a championship with Isaiah Thomas and them. He was the GM. They won a championship under his stewardship, but then over the years, they were getting progressively worse, and they got rid of Joe Dumars. Even though they was emotionally connected because he played for the Pistons, they got rid of him. Danny Ainge, he's been sticking around way too long, and this team is getting worse and worse and worse. It's time for him to go. And then then you're gonna have to look at Brad Stevens too, their coach as well, because I don't think he's as great as everybody thinks he is. So yeah, they got some problems.